Welcome to the Room to Bloom podcast, equipping you to live redefined, renewed, and restored. I'm your host, Julie Rebboah. Let's tackle this week's topic. Hey friends, Julie here. Season 2 of the Room to Bloom podcast has now concluded, but don't worry, Season 3 is on its way. And on November 7th, our first guest will be Dr. Toni Cooper, who's going to share with us some information about anxiety, depression, and something called learned helplessness. Then we'll be joined by a returning guest, Dr. Mark A. Hicks. He was going to share with us how to implement healthy boundaries so that we can have happier holidays this year. And then we'll also be joined by author Tiffany Jones of The Cursed Brain, who's going to share her personal story of growing up with a mother with undiagnosed bipolar disorder and how she grew and healed with Christ. Friends, if you've benefited from this podcast, whether that's YouTube or on your favorite app, would you please consider hitting that subscribe button, leaving a positive review or a good comment? That really helps the algorithm know that this content is helpful and valuable. And so your interaction means that this content will be shared with others who need hope and healing and the love of Christ. So thanks in advance for doing that. Before I let you go, I'd like to invite you to two things. One, have you joined my free VIP group called Redefined, Renewed, and Restored yet? If not, you're missing out, because on the 15th of each month, I send out free content that can help you live a more abundant life with Christ, despite the childhood trauma that you've experienced. And second, I have an upcoming masterclass that will take place November 4th through 7th, 2024, called Harmonizing Wellness. So if you've been feeling stressed, overwhelmed, like your health isn't where you want it to be, or if you don't have the relationships that you desire, this is the workshop for you. You will leave with a personalized plan that will increase your joy, improve your well-being, and help you live a life that is more fully aligned with God's purpose for you. So if you're interested in either VIP or Harmonizing Wellness, there will be a QR code for YouTube or a link in the show notes. I can't wait to share all this new content with you. All right, friends, I look forward to seeing you in November in my VIP group or in Harmonizing Wellness. Thanks for joining me. I hope this episode has blessed you. If so, please subscribe, comment, and share. It's a great way to spread the love and keep good content rolling. As a reminder, this podcast is purely for informational and educational purposes only. Listening to content is not a replacement for medical or mental health care. Please make decisions with your personal care providers. Stay tuned for next week's episode. But if you want more content or free resources in the meantime, head over to FromBudToBloom.com. See you next time. Until then, live fully free in Christ.